The Great Library of Alexandria, a beacon of knowledge in the ancient world, was as mysterious as it was grand. But what if behind the walls of this iconic institution, there was a hidden story, an esoteric truth lost to the ages? In the 3rd century BCE, Alexandria was a thriving city under the Ptolemaic dynasty. Founded by Alexander the Great, it was envisioned as a center for learning and culture, a city that would honor his dream of uniting East and West, merging Greek and Egyptian knowledge. Yet, beyond its public purpose, whispers of hidden agendas and secret societies lingered around the halls of the Great Library. Was it merely a collection of scrolls and books, or was it a front for something far more arcane? The arcane origins of the library. According to legend, Ptolemy Isoter, the founder of the library, was more than an enthusiastic patron of knowledge. He was part of an obscure sect that believed true enlightenment could only be achieved by unifying the secrets of all known civilizations. He began to send envoys, disguised as scholars and traders, to far-flung lands. From Greece and Egypt to India and Persia, these agents returned with scrolls, tablets, and cryptic manuscripts, some containing knowledge deemed forbidden. Not only did they gather texts on philosophy, medicine, and science, but they also amassed writings on alchemy, mysticism, and forbidden rites from lost and ancient civilizations. It was these secret texts that were housed in an underground section of the library, a concealed vault known only to a select few. This hidden library, whispered to be called the Inner Sanctum of Thoth, after the Egyptian god of wisdom and writing, was said to hold knowledge too powerful or dangerous for public consumption. Scholars of the Inner Sanctum believed they were custodians of divine wisdom, protecting humanity from what it could not understand or survive. The knowledge stored in the Inner Sanctum wasn't left unguarded. A secret order known as the Keepers of the Hidden Scrolls was established, a network of philosophers, priests, and mystics dedicated to protecting the most sensitive documents. The keepers were sworn to silence, and their identities concealed even from one another, bound by secret rites and oaths. It's said that the original keepers included Egyptian priests, Greek philosophers, and even a mysterious foreign mystic from the East who was said to have knowledge of the stars and prophecies of a world far beyond Earth. The keepers also controlled the acquisition of texts, selectively sharing information with the scholars above to ensure that certain dangerous truths never left the vault. One such scroll, according to lore, contained the formula for the Philosopher's Stone, a mysterious substance believed to grant immortality. Another supposedly detailed the construction of a device capable of harnessing the forces of nature itself. Yet another scroll, called the Chart of the Stars, was rumored to map constellations not visible from Earth, speculated to be either a map to a hidden world or a guide to interstellar travel. The arrival of Hypatia. Hypatia, the renowned female philosopher and mathematician, was rumored to have discovered the existence of the Inner Sanctum centuries after its founding. A respected scholar at the library, Hypatia was known for her radical ideas on philosophy and the cosmos. Her popularity and influence made her an ideal candidate for induction into the Keepers. According to myth, it was only after Hypatia joined the Inner Sanctum that she uncovered dark knowledge that would seal her fate. One of the scrolls she accessed, known only as the Pythagorean Codex, allegedly contained secrets about the universe's origins and the soul's eternal journey. This codex drew parallels between mathematical patterns and mystical symbols, hinting that numbers themselves held the keys to creation. Hypatia, however, sensed that some of these truths posed existential dangers. She debated whether humanity was ready for such revelations or if knowledge of this magnitude should remain hidden. This reluctance led to clashes with other keepers who feared her exposure of their secrets and eventually fueled the growing political tensions around her. The fire and the vanishing of the inner sanctum. The library famously suffered multiple fires over the centuries, but the greatest of these, during Julius Caesar's siege of Alexandria, allegedly consumed most of its texts. However, rumors persisted that the fire did not reach the inner sanctum, as it was protected by both secrecy and possibly enchanted wards placed by the keepers. As the library burned, the keepers are said to have spirited away the most valuable and dangerous texts. Some claim they fled into the Egyptian desert, concealing the scrolls in hidden tombs. Others suggest that the vault's contents were transported to a secret monastery somewhere in the mountains of Syria or even smuggled into the Himalayas. Regardless, it's widely believed among secret societies today that a portion of the ancient knowledge survived and remains hidden. The final blow to the library came in the 4th century, during a period of intense religious conflict. Christian authorities viewed the remaining knowledge of the library, and particularly Hypatia's teachings, as a threat to the emerging orthodoxy. Many keepers were forced to renounce their affiliations, burning what few texts remained, but some refused and went underground, disappearing into the labyrinth of Alexandria's old ruins. The legacy of the inner sanctum. Legends say that fragments of the inner sanctum's knowledge found their way into esoteric texts, from the Hermetica to the Kabbalah and even the medieval alchemical manuscripts. The legacy of the keepers, as well, may have survived through secret societies such as the Freemasons and the Rosicrucians, who claimed to guard ancient knowledge dating back to Egypt. Yet the greatest mystery remains: did the keepers ever fully reveal the secrets they were sworn to protect? And if some relics of the inner sanctum still exist, where are they hidden today? In hushed whispers among occult circles, it's said that those who possess fragments of these ancient scrolls hold the power to unlock mysteries humanity has yet to dream of. Some say that once every century, members of an unknown order gather under a full moon to pore over the last remaining relics of the great Library of Alexandria, delving into its secrets, keeping alive the legacy of the greatest collection of wisdom the ancient world ever knew.